2 cent.
The business.
Just read a book that's 1,000 pages long. Open up the page, then fillet me on that chapter. I'ma get in and on that chapter. Soon as I begin, I'ma own that chapter. Christmas break from school, read a book cause you supposed to. Girl, I got a notebook, I'm writing a note to you. I don't need no reading glasses, I don't even need class. Tell them keep my name out their mouth if they can't read fast. In the library we'll go, green eggs and ham, Dr. Susan, where's Waldo? You don't read books, you'll end up the dumbest. I promise, I don't need hooked on phonics. Yeah, but anyway, books I read several. In school, I read on a 12th grade level. Books on fire like the devil. And watch me
burn it up and dump it, burn it up and dump it.
We read that, and we read that too, and we read that, and we read that too, and we read that, and we read that too, and we read that, and we read that too, and no.
I wish I could read every book in the world. I wish I could read every book in the world. I wish I could read every book in the world. I wish I could read every book in the world.
It's Nicki Minaj. When I open up my books, no, I never stop. I take off in my spaceship on a magical ride, reading Rainbow. It's the Nicki Show. I be sitting straight up, reading books with my Barbie. You don't read books, you won't be where the stars be. Read more books than me? What? Baby, not hardly. Just 102 books, baby, I'm sorry. I go any place I wanna go. All I need is Dr. Seuss and it's over, yo. Ask Greasy who the bestest at reading is. I'm an expert, you can call me Genesis. I want it. Every word, every page, I'm on it. And you can stop with every girl in the world. I just wanna read every book in the world.
We read that, and we read that too, and we read that, and we read that too, and we read that, and we read that too, and we read that, and we read that too, and no.
I wish I could read every book in the world. I wish I could read every book in the world. I wish I could read every book in the world. I wish I could read every book in the world.
Your old flies been reading since I was a little goon. Way back when I was watching Thundercats and Tiny Toons. I read it all from Hamlet to Maya Angelou. Green eggs and ham, yeah, I read that too. I must admit, whoa, I love me some Dr. Seuss. I read The Cat in the Hat way back in '92. When I hit middle school, I jumped up to Langston Hughes. Got on that Dream Deferred and asked your mama too. I got a friend who couldn't read, now he out of school. He got his spell cause he walked into the ladies' room. Epic fail, now he's sitting on the corner broke. He funky and he smelly and he can't afford no soap. But back to me, I'm doing good, reading every day. I'm getting money, writing rhymes, that's how I get paid. Started reading, I'm achieving, man, life's funny. I got my education, now I got boo-boo money.
We read that too, and we read that, and we read that too, and we read that, and we read that too, and we read that, and we read that too, and no.
I wish I could read every book in the world. I wish I could read every book in the world. I wish I could read every book in the world. I wish I could read every book in the world.
I be on my way to school, putting on my glasses, studying hard every day so I could pass my classes. Had to get the hang of it, it took me lots of practice. Now I could read good and I'm on fire like a mattress. Yeah. I wanna read. Tell me how could you be smart, homie, if you don't read? I like to read lots of books, I think I'm in love with them. Every time I put one down, I gotta pick another up. Mama say study, and sometimes I don't want to, but she make me cause she love me. I used to make excuses, and usually that don't work. Then I go sit at the kitchen table and finish my homework.
We read that too, and we read that, and we read that too, and we read that, and we read that too, and we read that, and we read that too, and no.
I wish I could read every book in the world. I wish I could read every book in the world. I wish I could read every book in the world. I wish I could read every book in the world. I wish I could read every book in the world.
It's 2 cent, baby.
Young people, look, I've written 18 books. I believe reading is critical. Reading saved my life. I was a young child in the ghetto of Detroit, 5th grade. My teacher, Mrs. James, gave us a hunger for literacy, a hunger for reading. The books we read began to shape the minds we began to think with, and the minds we began to think with shaped the visions and imagination we had about getting from where we were in the hood, in the ghetto, in the neighborhood, in Detroit, to something bigger and better, to something deeper and wiser. So reading is not only fundamental, it's also a way of transforming yourself, which simply means making yourself into a better person. And if you continue to read, you can continue to speak words of wisdom and insight and courage and, yes, rage and anger against the forces that treat you in a bad and negative and funky way. If we are what we eat, our minds are what we read. If you read great thoughts, you'll be able to think great thoughts. If you read great sentences, you'll be able to speak great sentences. And if you read great insight, you already will become a vessel for great insight. Dr. Michael Eric Dyson, that's my 2 cents. Holla.